everyone, my name is Millie and welcome to the Performing Arts and Me. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a current student on Bird College's pre-professional foundation year course, and I make videos about drama school, performing arts and my general life experiences. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, then please do subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what is a foundation course. However, I would like to note that foundation courses vary from school to school, and I think you also get like foundation degrees and things like that. So this is what is a foundation course based on what I have experienced from being on Bird's foundation course, if that makes sense. So check everything that I say with your specific school if you've been offered a foundation place or are looking at a foundation place at a specific school. Okay, now into the video. So I've made notes in my notebook so I don't forget what to cover. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. So first of all, it is a 1-year course. Well, my course is a 1-year course and it's full-time and we do just under 30 hours per week. Now this means that it's a pretty intense course. Mine's in musical theatre, but I think you can also get them in acting and possibly in dance, but that might be more focused on like foundation degree. But anyway. Yes, so 1-year course, full-time, intensive training. We are in college for a similar amount of hours to the degree and diploma students, I think. Sometimes we're in class and the teachers are like, oh, this is what I'm doing with the first years at the moment. This exercise we're doing with the first years. So I think we do bits that are similar to first year, but not everything's the same. The first years are also working at a different rate to us because we have like a few months of the course and then we have our auditions and they have 3 years and then they go into the industry. So we've kind of got different goals, different like paths at this point in time. So therefore the course is different. So we don't mix with the degree students and I think it's good that we don't mix with them. Not that they're all horrible or anything. I mean, I live with a degree student and she's lovely, but it's just for our actual training, it's probably best that we're separate. So the point of the course is to prepare you for drama school auditions the year after. We do classes, we do lots of dance classes, like jazz, ballet, contemporary, which prepares you for like the dance element of the audition. We also have a lesson where we can work on our audition solos, like your dance solo that you'd have to do for some schools. We have individual singing lessons where we can choose our songs and work on our songs for our auditions again. And we have acting classes which are focused on doing our monologues. I feel like, obviously I don't know, but in a diploma or a degree program you might be more doing like interacting type things in acting, whereas our acting is quite focused on our monologues. We do a couple of other bits, but it's quite focused on our monologues because that's what we're going to need to audition. However, I think a foundation course also prepares you for drama school because we have some lessons that I'm thinking we probably won't benefit directly from by having them now. That's not making any sense. I mean, what we do in some lessons we won't need to necessarily replicate in an audition. So we have tap classes, and I don't think that there's any colleges where you have to tap as part of the audition, although some of them you can, possibly with your dance solo, but you don't have to. We also have ensemble singing, for example, where obviously it's training our ear and stuff, but you're unlikely to need to sing harmonies and things in an audition from what I know of them. So yeah, I think it prepares you for drama school, and it also gives you a chance to like try out drama school without spending 3 years, like committing to 3 years, if that makes sense. I'm going to talk a bit about funding now. Most courses are privately funded, which means that you can't get a student loan for them. I think some of them aren't, but you'd have to check with the school. Mine is privately funded. I know I'm really like fortunate to be able to do this course and that a lot of people won't be in the same economic situation and so might not be able to do a foundation course, which is, you know, that's a really sad thing that some people can and some people can't. I would advise having a chat with your parents or whoever would be possibly funding your course, because I didn't think that I would be able to afford it, and then I happened to mention to my parents on the fly about foundation courses. I was like, obviously we won't be able to afford that, and they were like, oh yeah, we will, don't worry about that. And that wasn't something that I knew about, this particular source of money that they had. So Yes, I would advise having a chat with your parents, carers, grandparents, or whoever it might be to see if it would be possible for you before you just discount it out of hand. But I know it isn't possible for everyone, and that's really sad. And I know I'm really blessed to be able to be doing this. So I'm now going to talk about how you get onto a foundation course. I think some people you can audition straight for a foundation course if you know that you just want to do a foundation year. I think that for some people you can possibly put it as like a second option. I can't remember whether I did this. So I applied for the degree course at Bird. I wasn't offered the degree course and they offered me the foundation course instead. For some forms, like you can put like, oh, my second choice would be the foundation course, for example, or the diploma course or whatever if you're applying for degree as your first choice. I can't remember whether I did that last year or not. But for some, I think you might just be offered straight away. So whether you've put it on as your choice or not. But again, check with the school because I don't know any of that and I can't really remember what I did last year anyway. Getting onto a foundation course doesn't guarantee you a place on the degree course or the diploma course at that school. Or at least from what we've been told at Bird, it doesn't at Bird. It just gives you that extra year of training, that extra audition prep, that extra experience of drama school, that fitness, that strength, that flexibility, everything you've been working on, technique over the past year. It just gives you that as like your tools. You also, at least with Bird's foundation course, you don't get a qualification from it. It's literally just a year of training. Couple more things to mention. Firstly, there's quite a range of people on my foundation course. There are some people who have almost never danced, and there are some people who have almost never sung. And then there's people that have done both, and there's people that haven't done much of either. So there's a real range, and it's just an opportunity for everyone to bring their skills up in their weaker areas or area, so that they are more equal and ready for this round of auditions. And it's really nice to be able to learn from other people as well. That's something I've been really enjoying about it. I can be like, there's some girls that I know will have got something that I won't have got, and I can go to them and say, oh, can we just go through this please? And well, my class are lovely, and so generally they'll be like, yeah, that's great, sure, we'll go through that, and you can like help each other, which is really nice. Two more things I want to mention. Firstly, when we're on the course, we've had some mock auditions, which have been really useful. Chances to get up and sing in front of the rest of the students in your class, and then a couple of teachers do your song as if it were an audition almost, and then get some feedback on it, again with acting. And we've also had a couple of jazz mock auditions, which have been really useful to get that feedback from. And finally, assuming everything goes well with COVID and blah, 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 at the moment, we are expecting to have a showcase at the end of the year, which will be really exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. I think most of our auditions, or at least our first round auditions, will be done by then. So yeah, that will be a chance to show people in a theatre what we've been learning this year, basically. Our course runs from May to September. Did I mention that? I can't remember. I don't think so. Our course runs from May to September. And what else was I going to say? There was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh yeah, on Bird's foundation course, we get a free audition for Bird. And we've also got a free audition for one of the other schools. Oh, and one more thing, and then I think I will finish. We've been able to get like a reference from the college, and we've had sessions where we can ask questions about like applications and things like that. So we've kind of had a bit of support through that application process as well, which has been nice. So yeah, I think that is everything I wanted to say about foundation courses, and mine in particular. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it's been helpful. And if you've got any more questions about the course, please do leave me questions in the comments. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do give it a like to let me know. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss my future videos. And thank you very much for watching. Bye!